Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I did spring cleaning. No, we're not doing this. They tried to get freaky right as I went to save out. I don't even remember where I was going. Oh, I do want to stop here. This is where the motherfucking chest was. But yeah, I need, because how much did I get it down to? I got some pounds off. Re-armored us, re-equipped us, sell all junk, back down to 74 pounds. This is the one. Now, is that gun worth a damn? It is not. Alright, moving on with our lives. Yeah, we're fully kitted out. Even the squad back at base is kitted out. I was exploring over here. Yeah. I gotta finish exploring here. I gotta explore down here. I gotta explore here. I think is where that squad was out in the open. Here, and then I'm just fast traveling into places. So we're rapidly approaching the end. Well, let's actually fast travel to the spot we're supposed to go to. Alright. But yeah, I think everybody in the squad now has the good Mark IIIs like this. Is that defying gravity? Oh, it's a gun. Toss ball blocker, okay. Okay, I already hit this side of the street. Can I get into either one of these buildings? That does not appear so. Back to looting our ass off. Oh yeah, when I was cleaning out my inventory, I learned that I picked up 116 Adrena time during the previous stream. And in 3 hours on this planet, I picked up 116. Like, if you're looking to run with a bunch of that and not worried about if you're gonna run out for addiction, you don't have to worry about it. It's the coworker who finds this. Given you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry to Spacer's Choice. I had to send someone else to finish my assignment. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Novak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. I believe he's gone entirely mad as he has abandoned his apartment and taken up with a group of marauders not far from here. Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize the Spacer's Choice jingle. When I sang it for him to try and coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. Oof! If you're here to retrieve the prototype, here's what you should know. The prototype remains intact. The prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles. Wait. What would the acronym be? EMDP? No. Okay, no. In the original package, housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Please know that I did not sanction these modifications, nor do I approve of setting fire to company correspondence. Charles' depravity shows no bounds. Or knows no bounds. The original prototype was only intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than see it used for violence. Well, I think you're gonna die. To that end, I'm going to try to recover the prototype from Charles. Should I fail, please remember me fondly despite my incompetence. Faithfully, Diane, shoot. I don't think you're gonna succeed in that. Yeah, the Adrena time is just like overflowing in this location. Gorgon had him addicted. There's so much that I'm literally like not even noticing where they're at. I'm starting to become blind to the syringes everywhere. Which is like fine. I have ample amount if I ever want to use it, but to the bed. Am I gonna find her folded somewhere? We're trying to get that shit back. Is this his apartment? Okay. The fact that we're only finding his first one is crazy.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about adrenatime. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness,
Dr. Ambrose was insatiable,
and endurance. In moderation, adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Okay. I feel like getting them addicted to a drug that you supply for them to not be poor anymore is you're kind of missing the point of making people not poor. There's a path up this way that I did not check yet. At least it's not a stun one. Knock it off. What are you hiding up here? How?
I ain't think we're welcome here, Captain.
Laying down traps is one thing, but this is just rude.
Damn right. With all this stuff to loot and pick up. I don't even know if there is Mark 4s. Mark 3s might be higher than like the base game even had.
We call them marauders, like they have some kind of group identity. They don't. The name was coined in Edgewater, I think. One of the towns first hit by the adrenatime crisis.
Crisis?
A lonely spacer's choice outpost on the edge of a barren sea.
I don't think Parvati's gonna like how she's talking about it.
The company to test a disastrous new product. When the town started fraying at the edges, hardly anyone else in the colony noticed. Just like Lucien planned. I read the reports. Every missing person. Every unexpected death. A town already teetering on the edge, and adrenatime shoved it off a cliff.
Damn. I mean, yeah, though.
When does a man become marauder? People talk about them as if they've transformed, like they've mutated. I see it in the Aetherwave broadcasts, read it in the papers. But beneath their masks, they're only people. Dangerous people with a terrible illness But people still. When we call a man a marauder, have we given up on him?
Yes.
How do we know when he's become one? How can you decide to give up on someone? Have I given up on Harvey?
Did Harvey become a marauder?
Who does the suffering serve?
It's like an observatory to me. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Shut up. God damn it, Felix. She was yapping. She started to have a conscience for like 0.4 seconds and you just decided to talk over her. Alright, Maurice is... Okay, that's all of them. Maurice, I have made my peace with the chemical waste pit. It is where I belong, I think, with the refuse and the dregs. The surface is distant to me, as distant as the cold stars, as distant as you are and the rest of them. How do you fare, Maurice, up on your vaunted perch, when the shadow of the manufactory crown falls on you and your fine telescope? Do you think of me down here in the dark? Do any of you? My isolation has borne fruit. Propane, butane, ethane. These wild gases visit me in my dreams. They shift and morph, compress and expand, gas now, then liquid, then gas again. They've whispered to me the trick of their metamorphosis, and I have bottled it as they taught me. Come down from the shadow of the manufactory, Maurice, down to the ravine, and they will teach you their trick too. Let us at last complete the package that I might finally ascend. All glory to the PET Eustace. Alright, so Eustace has given up on he gave up on the comic. He is now only thinking about the PET. I'm scared of what's down there regarding this PET. The fuck? Sprat, don't go near this. I don't think it's safe for sprats. So where did they all die then? Because like it keeps talking about them being and showing their research spots, but we haven't found any of their bodies in theory yet, right? Or any that would be associated as theirs. More logs. Alright. Toggle on. Where am I? I should be able to go over there. Well, I actually don't remember where this popped out, but... Okay, I'm here. Follow it farther and cross the bridge. Got it. Oh, this is the secret base. Okay. Is there anything more that way? That's just like down and out. Did I figure out how to get in yet? I feel like I'm missing like one person's information. Enter true fan passphrase. Oh fuck! Start the quiz. Manti Mastermind's second in command. Exit. Spindle Knight Sysax Sassafras. Okay. Used to exterminate King Alpha. A skull of King Alpha's own mother, Empress Crystalline Alpha. Agent Buff Hardman foiled Archibald's heroic plan to liberate the underground metropolis of Hephaestus from the Sprat Pack by doing what? Tricking Archibald with his dastardly mind control ray, breaking the dam in the lava river, slathering a Sprat Pack in Auntie Cleo's skin hardening. Issue 3. Sorry. Of Hardman acquisition agent will stop at nothing to acquire Hephaestus slaves. Hardman turns to dastardly mind control ray. How did he ignite his signature weapon, Pet? Lightning strike? Bolt of lightning from above. Alright.
This must have been where those researchers had their hideout.
They say hideout like they're high school nerds. Is there anything? Oh, that looks like it might be good. I'm gonna guess it's not actually good, but it looks like it might be good. Holy, all stocked up. That's a decent amount of money. Tactical shotgun. Alright, time to unveil the big bingus. Is the 749 is not bad, but like it's not 1247. It's not 1247. Now again, I haven't tinkered with any of this stuff to know if I can make them worthy. Is all that's left grabbing these electric fling parts? Oh, I just have to go inside OCI for that one. Byzantium, and then stuff here. Okay. Do I have the access to the HIA? I supposed to figure out how do I get up there. It's probably this. I didn't take the elevator down. I gotta go the other way and take the elevator down on the far side of this. South side of this? South side. There's so much to explore, man. Okay. It's their stronghold, but I'm not seeing any. usually a bad sign. Oh, hello. Colossus. Plunderer, plunderer. I'm not worried.
Yep.
Hey, no problem.
Charles from accounting. He's dead. The Colossus was literally stronger than he was.
Oh no, Parvati!
Special delivery. Can you get the enemy killed thing off my screen? Come on. Okay. Oh, that's the experimental mail thing. Okay, that's a new concept that they added via the DLC. That I just didn't run into any others that do that yet. Thank you for all of your mods and goods, everyone. Appreciate the donations. I understand it wasn't exactly willingly, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
I'm on it.
Have a good draw!
Wow. Not even.
Huh. This fellow's missing an arm, just like...
Found a Lucky Montoya's body. Oh, yep, sure
Wait a
is.
second. Is that Lucky Montoya?
That's tough.
I've stumbled onto something big. Bigger than Minnie Ambrose's journal.
Okay.
Spacer's Choice wasn't making adrenatime for humans. They were making it for canids. The
What?
ads were all smoke and mirrors. There's no way they'd make something this dangerous for people. But why? To build an army? Like in the Archie Excelsior comics? To make them smart, so they can do most of our jobs? To make them smart and give them thumbs, so they can do all of our jobs? Only one way to find out.
You called one of them over? Let me guess. You injected it and that's how you died. Your luck didn't run out. You're just... I mean, I guess. I guess your luck ran out. Your stupidity just caught up to you. You overreached your abilities. Well, at least we have the answer on what happened to him. I was wondering where we were gonna find him, too. We already did all that. Kinda want here. This door is locked. And we want here and here. I guess we'll fast travel back up to here. Turn around and head northwest. Which place is that? Is this a transmission tower? Is it always glowing like that? I guess so. Where the hell was that crew that I saw? This is the door I can't go in, right? It's sealed from the other side. What the fuck? Yeah, it's Babbage. Okay, how do I get down? Fastest. Ouch! Fucking. God bless it, game. All right, I do not want to go back up. We'll just run out. Actually, is this lower? I'll just take the lower exterior. I know you haven't met me yet, but I have your parcel.
Look exactly like bones. What are the odds?
I don't know, but I don't ever want to see whatever that creature actually is.
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock. We need to turn back.
What rock are you looking for?
This is the spot. Now keep your eyes peeled. The dead drop is at the foot of the alpaca, he said. And this is the alpaca.
That's not an alpaca.
Llama. What was that?
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca. And this is neither.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Either way, it's not this.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all, sir. Believe it or not.
Enough. We've got company. Out with it then. Who are you?
Are you guys from the crash ship by the landing pad?
I'm the captain of that crashed vessel, to be perfectly accurate.
Why start now?
What was that, first mate?
Just talking to myself again, sir.
I like her.
We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the foot of this handsome-looking alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama?
Rex, can you say anything other than llama? I'm gonna save you the trouble. I've already found
I
it.
told you. Didn't I tell you? How many times did I tell you, Captain?
I believe I owe you an apology.
How are you guys able to fly a ship?
It's true. I wouldn't know an alpaca from a raptidon, and as a captain, that's a mark against my good name. Can you ever forgive me?
Llama.
I don't know what to say.
Why does he only know how to say llama?
Thank you, stranger.
Yeah.
I suppose he's right. Maybe I was too quick to dismiss your leadership, sir.
First mate, let's say we put this awful business behind us with a round at the Sprat Shack. First one's on me.
Llama?
Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time.
I feel like this is... I've inhaled something toxic and this has all been hallucination.
Llama.
I take offense to that. I would know if I was a hallucination.
I don't know if you would know.
Be seeing you, and thanks again.
Llama.
You guys are an interesting bunch. I'm gonna keep running now. Also, why are you walking this way? Was there an elevator over here? There might have been an elevator over here. Okay. Hit this corner and bust a lot. Yeah, you don't want to come this way. There's enemies this way.
Attacking!
All right, here we go.
Mark. I'm keeping. I'm on it.
Fuck is a drug drone. Have nothing on it.
You okay, Captain?
I'm chill. I'm already looting. That's how unconcerned I was about that interaction. The fuck is this place?
You got it. I've been waiting for this.
Their accuracy is insanely good.
One down.
They don't have no type of sway or miss accuracy. Dude, I'm gonna be encumbered so fast again. Is there anything of note this way? No. And if there is, it's tucked nicely into the walls, and I can't reach it really, so or can't see its outline, I should say. What were these suspension tanks for? The one of the creature types here. Okay, we found synthesis. It's another person that fell apart into Lego pieces. We've been to that. Are we able to enter here? Fast travel unlocked. No. We need to go into the OCI to get access to that place. So all that's left is whatever this entrance is. And then we can start... What direction is that? Northwest. Then we can start fast traveling around to where the exact spots we need to go are. I haven't seen... okay, I was about to say, we haven't seen many creatures, but more accurately, we haven't seen many of the Mantisaur ones in comparison. Another contagion. Where'd you guys go? Why are you guys...
Sorry, I can't.
Why not?
On my way.
Yeah, regroup on me. What the hell are y'all two doing?
Be right there. Coming.
Thank you. I'll get that fool.
Let's take him down.
These are all just blights. I guess there was a contagion, some contagions, but I think contagions were under blights tier-wise.
We did it.
It's kind of nice not having to find ash piles anymore. I feel like there's going to be a mega over in this corner. Maybe not. I mean, the Sprat's over here, but... Oh!
Chem lab. This place stinks like the wrong end of a primal. and I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something's off with this place. Those ain't normal primals. Thought I was onto something before. Now I'm sure of it. I got a theory to test at that marauder camp.
I don't know how we were supposed to be directed to here necessarily, but this would have directed us to that marauder camp to find his body. Why did he leave his gun? Okay, chem lab. Upper exterior. Where's the lower exterior? Okay. Can we actually go in this door? Sealed. What? How are they sealed on both ends? Did I miss something in regards to the... Did I miss something with the lower chem lab? I thought that it said sealed, so I figured I was gonna have to come in from the other side. Okay. I'm guessing everything's in the OCI. Did this restock? No. I just didn't buy that Mark III, which is fine. We're fully equipped on them. Alright. We have fast travels. I think we have to go into OCI. I'm gonna double check HIA one more time, but I think to unlock all of the other labs we have to go through OCI. Oh, hello everyone.
This is gonna be fun. Have a good
I don't have the HIA pass key. Even the bodies that were dead when we first came here are relootable. Damn, there's just so much Adrena time that's dropped by these guys. Alright, up into OCI we go. We about to learn today. Level 30, baby. Achievement. Like that. We get a perk. We're gonna go science weapon damage again. We'll do science weapon ammo and then probably the movements. So that'll take us through like 36. Where's the entrance if we go through from the top? So we can elevator all the way to the top. We come in at a staircase there. Top may be the better option.
You're telling me Spacer's Choice can build an office this pretty? I can't pay their workers a couple more bits?
Yeah. I would have thought that was pretty obvious. $12.47. That's the one I have. Okay. Okay. It shows enemies, but I don't. Are they above me? Yeah, they're on a different floor. Okay.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just Saltuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
Ah, the Spacer's chosen. Housiest team that ever did swing a tossball stick.
We'll look at the different displays first.
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Okay, there's a gun for us back there.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen tossball team. Adrena time, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena time.
How were you able to tell that one of these was for Edgewater? Is that what this city? Oh yeah, this is the city of Edgewater. Okay. Now, what folded the robots that were in here?
Oh, you got that?
Yeah. I do be hacking. At this point, I guess I'm committed to coming in from the downstairs. Messages. Reception procedure and protocol. Do greet visitors and workers with a smile. Do mention Spacer's Choice brand products and services in the daily greeting. Do monitor and report extended lavatory breaks. Don't mention our surveillance and security system to arriving visitors. Don't talk about the incident. Don't let any auditors into the upper floor under any circumstances. Okay. Didn't I already unlock the... I already opened this door. The fuck is an energy canister for? If only I didn't have a bajillion of these at this point. Perfect game. Okay. How's that hit? 839, it's not that great. 922? What am I swimming with? 1247? How does this do for you? 680. Oh, it's definitely the best with this. This should be even better. 675 versus... No, that's not... Champion Blocker's better. Okay. Well, plenty of salt tuna. Oh, I guess I could have hacked that door too. Okay, so that's the stairs up, but let's clear out the rest of this floor first. It's the lavatory? Sure is. I don't like that you put the water in the toilet and then the toilet next to it was clogged with shit. It's not even a human shit. That did not come out of a person. Why are you guys leaving stuff in the toilet? Okay, that's sealed. Maybe I do have to... Nope, I already unlocked the one that I could. Ah, I'd have to take that from the elevator coming down. Gotcha. Who ended all of the robots out here? One sec. Alright. Okay, 92 is good. We will be packing those on. Do you have an upgrade weapon-wise? No. Okay, another vending machine. No upgrades. I'm gonna hear that song in my fucking nightmares. It's probably how the people in this universe feel. That door's open. Just take everything off the shelves. Damn. Who folded chef? $26 bits is all that was in the registers? I feel scammed. It was free. The whole floor above me is crawling with living robots still. Is it another floor up? Okay, some are another floor up. Sounds like something loud. Wow, that one got purple eyes. Oh, it's a marauder. I thought they were gonna all be robots in here. Him not being able to see me through the glass is actually kind of hilarious. Okay. That was scary, I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Just fast enough. I don't know if that's tall enough for him to not see me. It's a good thing you two idiots don't count. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Encouraging words. There's a lot of yapping. ChemLab must provide HIA with a safe, high-quality, carefully refined drug with which to conduct tests. This slapdash, artless, high-risk formula ChemLab has been delivering to HIA can only result in unacceptable test results. This person just seems to be mostly complaining about nonsense. "15 out of 17 possible symptoms in any rubric of dangerous, lethal, or otherwise high-risk side effects." Yeah. Don't you shush me. I'm already fucking hiding.
Easy.
Easy is correct. I don't know where the big guy went. Where's the hole in the wall? I could have swore I saw a fucking hole in the wall. Nope, it's not the right floor for that. Tis no hole in the wall. Sorry, corporate. Data probability. We propose the following connotative revisions. Dangerous side effects. Exciting collateral benefits. Paranoia to dramatically heightened attention. Violent confusion to physically assertive behavior. Chemical dependence to metabolic compatibility. And dissident adjacent behavior. Any mention of dissident behavior in this report may encourage dissidence. Recommend cutting this phrase entirely out of respect for our readers. Yeeks. I share your concerns but not your alarms. In times like these, I encourage you to recall a passage from Spacer's Choice User Manual. The failures of subordinates must never become the failures of the leader. S.C.U.M Chapter 21, Article 14. Spacer's Choice User's Manual is abbreviated as S.C.U.M. That's great. Alright, so HIA was failing but HIA is blaming Chem. Human inquiry and auditing are unacceptable, untenable, and unsatisfactory. This message is an informal expression of our dissatisfaction, which will be formally declared by memorandum in the near future. They want a better product. OCI cannot accept a product that transformed long-term users into dissonance. The damage to our corporate image will inevitably benefit our rivals at Auntie Cleo. Yeah, so basically testing on fucking humans wasn't working. Shocker.
Huh? You hiding? You scared?
Fuck.
Captain, look out! Attacking!
Well, we're going loud.
That's what you get!
On it!
Light him up. Parvati, get over there. Yeah, they're literally like dashing around on Adrena time. That's crazy.
That's the last of them.
Alright, well, with them dead, I can walk freely. Yeah, I turned that corner, was not ready for that dude standing there like that. Why can't I even look at the spread if there's nothing to actually get from the spread? Okay. Reverse intruder definite. Alright, hold on. So now I'm not an intruder to the robots, I think. What is with you freaks putting shit in the toilets? Not literally. I literally phrased that the worst way I could. In a literal sense. Alright, 150? I don't got that. It's on the other side of that door. Oh. Just loot. I would need the maintenance room key.
Something caved their skulls clean in.
I hope their passing was swift.
Pretty sure it was the robots. They're big chilling in the bar. Oh yeah, I found an armor. Bunch of guns that don't matter. I don't need another 73 at this point. Everybody's tricked out with 73s already. 85 is an upgrade. Two was an upgrade. There's your upgrade. You already got the helmet. $74, $79. have better than that 79? Skills, okay. Do you have a tossball weapon equipped? Yes. Switching could be good. I'm probably gonna go with tossball weapon damage. Yeah. What's your okay, so damage from auto mechanicals is down for you. What does engineering do? I mean, like, I don't really. Chance to reset.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream at a time.
Wouldn't that give us away? Why is it acting like this door is openable? It's not openable, from at least from the outside. I don't think there's a way to sneak through this. Well, can't say I didn't try to be stealthy. How dare you run up on me? I know I'm standing in poison. I don't really care. Just remember, you saw me sneaking, and instead of letting me sneak, you decided to attack. Where the fuck did you come from?
That's the last of him!
Now, a cool perk or ability would be if it would have them auto-use their ability when they're full. I'm sure that would be very broken with how fast you could potentially get them to redo it, that you would essentially put more important enemies into an auto-stun lock. Especially if you combine, like, Parvati and Felix for theirs. I'd look to hack open the last entry. Campos Lena, trouble deciding on a font for the new department letterhead. Ordered 10G brew. Wyatt Lewis wrote 12 good words today, but can't figure out what order they should be in. Ordered 3-0G brew. Deacon North, brainstorming ideas for a new flavor of salt tuna. Ordered 10G brew. Lavinia Campos again, still having trouble deciding on a font. Ordered 3. Okay. There's no more red on the map. I believe I have defeated all of the reds. Did I get the item? No, I didn't even get the one I was looking for. What's up over there? Is this a path I can actually... Like, no, this is a loop around to nothingness. Do I even dare use this terminal? The nonsense they're feeding me from them right now. Must remain sealed until further notice. You're an a-hole, that's what I'm learning. On auditing. My son! Auditorium is a place where auditing takes place. That's not... God bless it. Language sucks. It's not, I don't think it's wrong, but it's still, like, wrong. I'm going to be blunt because I want you to understand the gravity of the situation. Someone or several someone sabotaged our quarterly reports. They're all gone. Irretrievably damaged. The cerebral committees putting their heads together to come up with the solution. We hope to have one before the auditors arrive. In the meantime, here's what I need you all to do. Do not, under any circumstances, talk about the sabotage to anyone outside the office. Okay, so this must be the incident. We need to soften the language. Studies show that repeated use of the word sabotage can incite sabotage in people who lack moral fiber. Okay. Something like the incident, but not so obvious. And then people used the incident. We've received all your suggestions. After much deliberation, the Cerebral Committee has unanimously voted to refer to the sabotage incident as the incident. Bunch of knuckleheads. Just a bunch of knuckleheads. No brains in the dome piece. Actually. Those are busted open. Go up a floor. I could probably sell my ammo, like 2/3 of my ammo right now, be rich forever and never need ammo again. Not real.
Hey, can you imagine watching Terror on Monarch in this place?
You really like that series, huh?
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct?
This was not open like this the whole time.
They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Fuck.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent. Well, that's a social good. Don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
She is dodging questions. Workbench. Vending machine. Got anything good? I think the game's just mocking me now with these Mark IIIs.
Show your boss that you are prime.
I'm not taking Adrena time.
Adrena time.
Where the fuck is the maintenance room key? Get me out of here. How did I not find it during all of this? Okay, go back up and out. Okay, this must not have been a floor I was on. No, I hadn't hit this floor. Okay. That makes way more sense. Another vending machine. Yeah, y'all not hitting like the others have been. Shut up. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so there's more people above me now. I'm gonna shut that door for a sec. Whatever that was, that sounded aggressive as shit. Okay, so that room seems not required. Journal, main mission. Admin terminal, probably could have gotten there a lot faster from the roof, at the upper entrance. Why is that robot against me? I thought we fixed this. Okay, so that's probably why I need the admin's terminal. Is that room right the hell there? I don't know what's making that aggressive ass sound, but I would like it to relax. Herbie, take a memo. Actually, hang on. Let me get a cigarette. Alright, take a memo. I want to personally walk down to the HIA and wrap my hands around the necks of every single law-forsaken excuse for a researcher whose indenturement contracts we were stupid enough to sign. Who signed those anyway? Were they drunk at the time? Why are they hiring researchers who can't deliver test results we want? That's not how science works. Am I crazy? Is this an unreasonable expectation? Is supply and demand a foreign concept to these people? When I request 0G brew, I expect moderately cold glass of something reasonably alcoholic in my hand, slapped with a Spacer's Choice brand. When I request test results, I expect to see scientifically proven, medically verified evidence that adrenatime is a miracle drug. It is, but like, I didn't ask for a long list of drug side effects, I asked for adjectives. I can't turn high rate of violent confusion into a marketing copy, Herbie. What in law's name am I supposed to do with side effects include paranoia and suicide? HIA just screwed us out with our pants on. The cerebral committee's losing their collective mind. Now I need to go pat them all on the shoulder and wipe away their sad little tears and tell them everything is going to be alright. Why are you still typing? Don't put that down. I was just rambling. Herbie, take a memo. I'm getting real sick of Clarence mostly. Remind me again why we brought him on this project. He's not part of Spacer's Choice family. He's never been a part of Spacer's Choice family. The Mostleys, what do they do again? Oh yeah, they peddle furniture. I'm a manager of Halcyon's most recognizable brand name in affordable goods and services. I don't need a management advice from some guy whose family designed my footstools. Actuaries should stick to actuarial work. Oh, that is weird wording. Don't go advising me to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe in those lab coats at Chem. I know what I'm doing. Hang on, I need a cigarette. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, take a memo. We need to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe and those immediately turn around is making a memo about that advice. I want you to draft up an official order. Tell Chem, hang on, let me think. Yeah, tell Chem they need to fire 1 in 10 researchers and that we're slashing their deadlines in half. It's a Roman solution. We could learn a lot from them, the Romans. They pretty much invented discipline. For inaudible sake, all of our quarterly reports, all of them, gone. Hard copies, terminal data, it's all gone. What kind of sick, degenerate mind destroys quarterly reports? We've got a surprise audit schedule. What am I supposed to show the auditors? I need to send a message down to the receptionist. No auditors allowed, and I need to talk to the committee immediately. Why are you typing, Herbie? I didn't ask you to take a fucking memo. Delete this. Hey, are you listening? Is, Georgie the one who fucked this up for them? Is that what we're gonna end up learning? Was that Georgie was actually like an informant or something like that? Because we already have some evidence from logs that she wasn't necessarily...
Processing data.
Fuck.
Beginning.
She wasn't necessarily just some journalist. I just laid... Okay. It's very proactive of you guys. I'm not gonna stop you though. The vending machine. Oh god, it's at the point where since there's nothing new, it's not even really worth opening this fucking vending machine and hearing this nonsense again. Champion tossball stick.
Executive office. Excuse me while I leave muddy tracks all over the floor.
Nobody that works here is here anymore. I don't think they care, Felix. Pick up flurry. Red banded fedora. There's another charged weapon. 464 is not. It's not good enough. Some dev had to model that onto a hand display like that, just for someone, for probably most people to miss it, if we're being honest. And I don't think either one of those were, like, required jewelry to pick up, which means that was just like a junk sell. Everybody left their smokes on the table. Why? Okay, well now you have to fight it.
Woo! We made.
Holy! Did you see how far that thing flew? Wasn't that the one that they were fighting before? They just didn't finish fighting it? What the hell's in here? Just a swanky lounge? Ah. Gotta keep that adrenal in the safe just in case you need one. Adrena time doesn't come cheap. Unlock SMC. Override SMC. Lockdown. Incoming. Oh my god, there's so much yapping to do. Don't let the journalists off the fucking asteroids. Dr. Olivia is not happy. Sees all recordings. Yeah. I don't think that Roscoe was the problem though. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you had lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Okay. That was pretty badass, because I don't like Goodfellow either. Change the fucking name, Lawrence. I don't care if inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from the list of acceptable alternatives. Absorbitol, Calidamax, Binditron, Emetessin. What the fuck? Toxifree. Great timing. I was just sending Herbie over to your department with a preliminary production schedule. Contractual obligation, more of an aspirational cartography. You're an ass. If you are receiving this message, I am currently unavailable. In my absence, I have instructed my secretary, Herbert Harrell, to reply to any incoming messages with this pre-approved response. Vicariously, Lawrence. Dr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Many of you may be familiar with idiom pictures, Byzantium's purveyor of Aetherwave drama. Moments with Genius documentary. Okay, that's probably what Roscoe was doing. What a dick. Lawrence, this is a waste of time. The last thing the team needs is a fleet of gadflies descending on the labs and asking stupid questions. We're months behind as is. However, because Lucian demanded it, I will consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Lucian guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. Journalists are confined to Gorgon for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that. If they leak the details of the work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. The journalists bunk in shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternizing with project staff outside their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. An acute case of friendship. My team will not be held responsible for inevitable delays this tomfoolery will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. Understood? Yikes.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
What's a weasel?
A nosy rodent with a mind the size of a grape. Not unlike you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
You're hiding something and I'll find out.
Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
I don't understand. They made marauders here?
Have you not been paying attention, Felix? The fucking Adrena time.
Don't make any sense. How could marauders get to Edgewater from all the way out
Adrena
here?
time.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
Looks like the what do they mean? How do you No, I understand how they create marauders.
Mr. Thompson used to say marauders are just folks whose spirits have been weakened by charity and laziness. You mean that wasn't true?
Back on the Groundbreaker, I heard stories. People talked about marauders roaming every corner of Halcyon. Anywhere you found people, you'd find marauders too.
Yeah, we'll root them out. I mean, I know the answer. At least I think I understand the answer. I'm pretty sure the answer is just that Adrena time creates marauders. It slowly deteriorates their brain. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Is there anything else in this building that mattered? Spin up weapons. Okay, they're having me head out of here. Chem lab and HIA room B. Okay. Okay, I need to go to the... Actually, can I just peace out from here? Yes. Alright, this will take us to the surface. I don't remember where the tower is.
If somebody's trying to stop you, That just means you're on the right track. Didn't you
I'm not
see a big
I'm not refighting all
communication
those.
tower on the way over here?
I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
My guess is it's Olivia. Like my first thought. I'm trying to think of who else we don't have proof of being dead yet. Could be Lawrence. I don't know. Oh, stuck. Huh? Clarence Mosley's alive? We have your eyeball. He's on Byzantium? What the hell is going on around here? These are still locked, right? In regards to getting into the other labs? Yeah, they're still sealed. Alright, well, I guess we have to bench Gorgon as a concept until we make our way deep enough into Byzantium. This one isn't open either, right? I don't feel it. You know what? Let the dogs out.
Gonna find you.
Here they come!
Just remember, you guys ran up on me. I was gonna have my associates take care of you, but... Alright. Back to the unreliable. What's our inventory looking like? It's looking freaking fat. I can at least quick dump this. It's not gonna be much, but... Do we have anything that's not Byzantium? Everything's Byzantium, right? Or we go do murder on Iranidos. But we're already mid 1 DLC. Alright. Next stop, Byzantium.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Okay. Patch her through.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Yeah. I found someone locked the place down.
Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility? Oh, after all this time. Who was it?
We didn't have a chance to exchange pleasantries.
Drat. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's choice, Getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need
Well,
authorization.
no
and
shit.
layers of it.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning.
Well, okay.
By
That's
now,
not
they've
helpful.
moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Did you know that Gorgon was developing Adrenatime?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware that... See, we didn't even clarify this. I knew this. How... My character was just confused about this, not like 120 seconds ago? Were you aware that Adrenatime created Marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make Marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty
She's
little
gonna get a
secret about
bullet to the
Adrenatime
side
off
of the
record.
temple mid
We have to find Mother's
connection
girl.
right now.
If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
Yeah, why would they risk everything for... Well, did you not see the results, character? Come on. Yeah, morbid writing in the fine print is sus. Though in a dystopia like this world, I doubt people are reading the fine print.
A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated.
Hold on, the label says that there's no adverse effects?
Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
We 100% learned that Adrenatime has a bajillion side effects. Could one drug really do all
I
that?
don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out.
Oh no, we'll find out.
I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
You know your business, Minnie.
Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work.
I read your file.
Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Cracks knuckles.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
All right.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise.
That was like 2 streams ago. What are you talking about?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
And what's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
More shocking that you're from
Anyway,
Byzantium.
Probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
You never really struck me as a type.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
Sure.
Reconnect is a strong word.
You're sounding sus right now.
I was thinking you'd come too.
Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
It's not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make it really
I don't
impressive.
think I don't think reconnect is the right word. We'll go.
Great. And when we get there, Draw out your rough edges a bit.
Why does everybody keep talking about my rough edges?
While, maybe one with some blood stains. Wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
It's almost like you want me on my worst behavior. Worst.
That's the idea. Anything else?
I think you got something to say about Heart. Well, this is okay. This is outdated.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one.
You didn't tell me
wanted
anything.
that
You
much
weren't with
half
us.
of it.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone.
That would include you. You're like the third person this series to say don't trust anyone. That includes the person saying the phrase to me. It doesn't mean everybody's
Don't
bad.
get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature.
All right,
Same
get
as
off my
gravity
ship.
and
Wait,
conservation
come
of
on,
motion.
girl. You can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
I bet you I live longer because you're not him, I'm him. So, maybe you're right. I'd rather try for something better. Yeah, ever consider that having someone's back could be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
It's gotta get lonely.
There are worse things than a little solitude.
A little,
Anyway, you
or
really wanna tell me you're
eventually,
helping the
or
scientists
like
because you think you'll
always.
save the colony?
Yeah.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd
I
thought.
know.
Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You guys have a lot to catch up on because I haven't been running with the whole crew.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This isn't about money.
Uh-huh.
I just told you it's about saving the colony.
I'm just wondering what
I get that these conversations were supposed to happen more spaced out, but yeah, that's the most
That's one
accurate.
way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Yeah, if housing goes down, we all do.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only
Oh, what's my other
The
option?
board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got
You want me to work with the board?
I've got no.
I
love for
should
the
throw you out the
corporations. They know how to
airlock.
take care of their people, the ones at the top, anyway.
The board is corrupt.
Everyone is. The board just pays the best.
You.
I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
No, that's wrong. I actually do have faith in several members in this crew to look out for my best interest. You're wrong about that.
Hey, I'm not trying to piss on your bonfire.
What
the? You ought to hear this from someone, and it might as well be an ally with a financial interest in your well-being. Anything else?
That sounds like the moment that you don't have a financial interest in my well-being, you're gonna betray me. Let's talk about the Gorgon job, too.
You know I've got no love for top rungers. But if Minnie's willing to pay, I say we take her money.
Have you heard of... This is all so delayed.
Sure. Like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs. Pretty sure half of it was made up.
Why do you say that?
You ever get the feeling someone's just trying too hard?
Everything's hard.
Well, maybe for some of us. There was just something about Montoya I couldn't quite trust.
I mean, he ranked
He was
4.
always the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there.
You think he was all talk?
Yeah. I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds.
You
He may have had a
might
rep,
be actually
but
evil.
You're more capable than he ever was.
Only because I got a great crew by my side. And
Yeah,
you're
I'll
not
just
even one of
remember
the
that when
people
we
I
get
use.
paid.
Oh my
What's
god.
on your mind?
Any idea what happened to Lucky?
You heard the phonograph. Idiot had a theory about canids and got too close.
At least she
Sounds like
knows.
Lucky, all right.
At least she
Sure.
knew updated
Something on your
information.
mind?
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for.
All right, tell them how you really feel.
Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
It's called society.
Call it what you want, it sucks.
Fair.
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Yeah, most professions have to deal with red tape. Not necessarily to that level of stringency, but...
That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Okay. I need the lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
What?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Aw, you think I have nice teeth? It must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon.
That's a phrase of all time.
Than mine, but I made the best of it.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a butt to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Okay.
That's what I've been saying.
Where's everyone else? I have a feeling I have more catch-up conversations to be had. Parvati!
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne.
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
What? I hope we can help Miss Minnie uncover what happened to her mother. I wouldn't wish the pain of not knowing on hardly anyone.
You folks around are unreliable. You ever find any records of Lucky Montoya?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern.
What?
Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it?
A little bit.
That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky.
Okay.
So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
I'm guessing Edgewater's been weighing on you.
Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose.
Okay.
The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested adrenatime in Edgewater.
I'm gonna let her talk.
By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds.
Yeah.
But they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges and they tore it right to bits.
Yeah.
All to make money. I just can't conscience that kind
All
of
to
cruelty
make
no matter how
money.
hard I try.
Yeah.
It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain. I've been needing to get that off my chest.
We're gonna make this right.
We can't fix the past, Captain, but we can change the future.
I
hope.
I like that. Did you ever try adrenatime?
Nuh-uh. Dad wouldn't let me near it.
You had a good
He's a
father.
real big believer in rest. Not his own, mind you. Mine. The drug was
Okay,
no
your dad
substitute
sounds a
for
lot
that,
more like a
said.
grandpa.
No matter what Mr. Thompson told us. He never did follow his own advice. He worked himself to death.
Oh no, your dad died to adrenatime?
Not that he told me, but Edgewater was a big town then, and it only had me and him to keep it running. Most nights after I got to bed, he'd just keep working.
Oh nah, dog.
I always wondered how he had the stamina. Turns out he didn't.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for saying so, Captain. He died a long while ago now, but it ain't something you ever get over. You just learn to live with it. I'm still learning.
How you feeling about this job right now?
It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen, and ain't no one gonna come to help us.
It's all about Gorgon.
Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. You know, whoever wired this ship up had no idea what they were doing.
Damn, rip Captain Hawthorne. You just gonna dog his engineering ship like that? Hey, Tossball boy, what do you think about all this?
Good to see you, boss. You know, if you told
Not
me a
you,
corporation
Nyoka.
was responsible for making all the marauders, I'd guess it was Spacer's choice.
You've been a bit pensive since the OCI. Something on your mind?
I don't know what pensive means, but I've been thinking. That
Oh my
voice we heard,
God.
the ghost of Gorgon, I can't stop thinking about what they said. Whatever happened on Gorgon was no accident. Spacer's choice made the marauders.
I wouldn't put it past them. This is Spacer's Choice we're talking about.
That's what I've been thinking. Everything they make is built to fail. Starting to feel like Project Gorgon was too. Spacer's Choice made the marauders. And then those marauders ended up in every corner of Halcyon.
So, before I choose my next dialogue option, I kind of feel like it's 50-50, because I feel like the HIA department was legitimately trying to make the drug to work for either canids or humans. I don't know. That's not necessarily clear. But I feel like the people over top were totally complicit in knowing that it could ruin lives and could destroy people and didn't care if they could get the positive parts out for sales. So I do think that it was like intentional by the upper brass, but I don't think the actual researchers down at the ground level were intentionally trying to ruin people's lives like this. This is really bothering you though.
Everybody knows somebody who got hurt by marauders. Everybody knows some place they got hit by him. Let's just get to the bottom of this job.
Let's talk about something else. That's all you got. All right, Nyoko,
Hey, Cap.
what's with the Raptidon in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
How long ago was this?
It had been when I was a kid, so something on the order of 20 years. My parents were very proud.
You had that head for 20 years?
Oh, sure. Once in a while, I've got to bury her and come back later. She's a big girl, tough to lug around. But she's been with me a while, so...
Where'd you even keep her? All right, well, thanks for the story.
Anytime, Cap.
I was still
Hey, Cap.
talking. What do you think about
I've
Gorgon?
seen a lot of stupid in this colony, Captain. Trying to turn Raptidons into diet toothpaste. But
Yeah.
This, if it's true...
Wait, you weren't even there for
marauders
that.
were made. Someone ought to burn for it, Captain.
How did... What? I can't ask how you know about that when you didn't exist in the party yet? I always thought marauders were born when two marauders love each other very much.
What? They were born. They were normal people once. That's the whole fucking point. I knew folks who turned. I've seen it happen. It's a slow, insidious descent into madness.
I've
Ain't but a shell
found
left
logs
behind.
of several people who have
Sniffing
as
around
well.
for its next meal like a canid.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you this fired up.
Well, someone has to be. Marauders are a problem. Finding out it's self-inflicted is... Ugh. Someone unleashed that evil on our colony.
Yeah?
And at the end of all this, they ought to look that evil in the eye and account for it.
I doubt they will. Yeah, judging by Gorgon, I don't... They may have already, but...
Maybe. I suspect whatever happened wasn't enough. Someone's pet project died. Cry me a river.
Cry me a
Let's go.
river.
Let's find out what happened.
All that's left, I believe, is Vicar. The rooms are pretty cool now after all the things I'm finding out. I don't think when I originally played the game I found a lot of the cool stuff. I think a lot of her cruel stuff's going to be on Byzantium because that's where her backstory is. Felix is also missing some stuff. You have a lot of shit in here.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Somewhat, yeah, you seem somewhat at odds with your mother during the trip session we had.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong.
Yikes.
I was lost, misguided.
What do you think about the Gorgon business?
I must say, our mysterious antagonist is quite rude. It goes against all wireless etiquette to not identify yourself when tossing around threats to life and limb.
Yeah, they aren't too happy with us looking into this stuff.
Under normal circumstances, I'd point the finger at Spacer's choice, but they wouldn't hide in the shadows. They'd throw the full force of their security apparatus at us.
Apparatus at us? I think he has a point. I think that it's one of the people that was working.
Competence. But it's not really that. Not quite. Don't be deceived. UDL knows exactly what they're doing.
Okay, I have two other theories. Could also be Georgie. And the long shot is that it's actually Birdie. Those are my three thoughts, is that it's... I think the three main culprits, based off of what we've learned so far, are either it's Olivia, it's Georgie, or it's Birdie. My old enemies, United Doily Lobbyists. I hate them.
Right. But in this instance, I was referring to Universal Defense Logistics.
Is that what UDL stands
UDL
for?
created the Spacer's Choice Company to flood the market with cheap, substandard goods. And it gave them the capital to be the most powerful corporation on the board. Their profit before quality ethos has not only filled their pockets with bits, it also defines who they are and explains the disposable quality of life in Halcyon. I suppose you could say their incompetence is a design feature. The Marauders are just the natural end result of how little value they ascribe to any human life but their own.
Yeah, Spacer's Choice is pretty gross.
Well said. I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Not even remotely. Alright, we have made it through their mental findings of opinions on things. Let's throw science weapons in the bin. Any, like, unique ones? None of those look unique. Okay. So if we're going to Byzantium, whose quests are taking me here? Parvati and... okay. Well, that makes that decision easy.
Return in one piece, Captain.
I'll do my best. Okay.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully? You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Captain Fix It.
I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Why do you have a spare spring on you?
Start a price.
Yeah, why would you have one on you? What are we looking like with the map? One way in. Okay. Those are all corporate troopers. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Yes. I think that's the elevator up out of here, so. A lot of people over here. That door does not look openable currently.
Okay.
It's been a while since I saved. Alright. I don't even want the shit in it. I don't care about any of this shit in it. It's all garbage.
Move along.
Requires docking bay terminal codes to unlock. I do not have that. Do you have that? That's a full 5 seconds. I'm not gonna be able to get that off. Okay, we will come back for that at some point, as I believe we have to anyway, for a mission or for lore.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Ah, you're insufferable, Ellie.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running right.
Okay, we're in Richville, folks.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
I'm gonna regret talking to this guy.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Is this why bullets find me wherever I go?
That's gold. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
That's disgusting. I never agreed to that.
Ha! A sense of humor, that's good. Every picture needs some comedy. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
I love her
Already got an
optimism.
entourage,
It's
huh?
it's adorable.
Way to get
It's
ahead
so
of the
pure.
game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah, sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
All right. 4 steps into the city, and I already have a quest for the city. Are we in Property Plaza? Okay.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
Okay. Yeah, just getting shot. None of these buildings are open. These are all just named wealthy citizen. What are you selling? 60s. I knew this was gonna be a downgrade. Go ahead and sell my junk. Does not sound like they're saying whoa, whoa, whoa. I guess they're saying like wah, wah, wah. But it subtitled it one time and it spelled it W-O-A-H. Man, nothing's the same after getting my equipment on Gorgon. Why are you just walking around with that? That's just this is menacing. Hello.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
If I open this, and it's not upgrades, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. This sucks. You guys suck. I found better things on a research planet. A research rock. I already know that the grenade launcher 3 sucks. Why would I steal a 2? Where else are there things? Where's the city and the stars? Ah, fuck, I walked right by her. Luckily, there's fast travel spots on both sides. Alright, you were kind of tucked out the way, though.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
What a coincidence, me too.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Yeah, let's keep this moving. You're supposed to have information for me. Actually, why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller.
Bruh.
Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
We have a mutual friend? How nice.
He did a good job finding you. You'll fit right in here. Anyway,
'Cause I'm
you're
dumb.
looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay. Can't you get me into the estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
I don't know, you seem pretty good with birds and whatever E stands for.
Birds are kind of my specialty. Codenames, too. But I can give you some information. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Okay.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Is there anywhere that he goes less protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Okay.
I can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
How did you get involved?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
It's not the
But
point.
most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
They weren't coming to fix things, including the thing that they weren't coming to fix
I'd have
things.
to take
It's
something
hilarious.
apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
A regular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it.
Dude,
But they
it's
never fixed it,
insanely lazy.
Never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
I mean, yeah.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while,
Can't
I
and
got
won't are
connected
two
with our
different things,
mutual
though.
friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Looks like I've got work to do. Alright, now I can dash flash back in here. Oh, not that side of the touchpad, this side. So I want to go into this building. Okay, so we want to go to wherever the local bar is. But okay, they said Billingsley was the local bar.
A tiny sauce made with real
You don't get your advertisement out of my face. It's just a gigantic hole in the wall. They really don't fix anything. God damn. I already looked at this one. I already looked at this one. Shut the apps. Wealthy citizen. It's not stealing if it's under a park bench. Is that a small canid?
I don't suppose we'll start seeing monarchs rabble around.
Where did I find the vending machine? Oh, these.
Your best find this week. Go.
You guys are a-holes talking about your best finds. Alright, I mean, this looks cool. That's a cool color. Good to know that it's not strong, so I don't have to fear it. Okay. Gardener.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
Was there a mission here yet already? Yes. Don't go in there yet.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art?
Wealthy, wealthy, wealthy. Wealthy, wealthy. Wealthy, wealthy, wealthy. Wealthy, wealthy. I'm going inside. Save. In case it gets hairy. Wealthy. Wealthy, wealthy, corporate recruit, or wealthy, 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 wealthy. Guard Mayfield. What do you have to say?
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Ew.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes.
So how does anything get done?
By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Pick up any interesting rumors?
Do you know Celeste Jolliker? I've heard she's working on some spectacular new design.
Okay, I'll stop by when I get time to be a fashion model.
Hey, stand back. You
are drunk as shit, buddy.
Personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Okay. What's so important about guarding him?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard.
That seems self-fulfilling.
Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so very high level.
Anything you tell me about him?
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
You haven't met him, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
How about I buy you a drink?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number.
Yeah, Parvati, that's the point. Shut up.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Lol.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked.
You're soaked?
Slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
No. Drink more.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Oh, I got another.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy.
Mantisaur energy.
Told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Make it a third.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Oh well.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
You really pulled through there, Ellie.
I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
I think you're gonna
I don't
pass out. Yep.
It
is.
Be sick.
The concerns of alcohol, folks. Don't worry, I'll follow and make sure you're okay.
I just need to sit down.
Going.
You two stand there. I didn't do it. He KO'd on his own.
Heading back.
Don't look at me like that, chef.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Yes?
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound, Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon
This is a crock of shit. That's all propaganda.
in the coming months,
The colony's going to shit.
be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
You guys aren't gonna end up sharing shit.
Wretched contraption does nothing in this city work anymore.
Correct. Mark III. I don't even know why I'm. Oh, nope. That's the Mark IIIs that I already have. I don't even know why I'm looking at this shit anymore. I'm not gonna find anything better than the shit I was finding on the DLC planet. Oh, if you could not sing. 76 is up there though. '76 might actually be better body armor. It's not like money's an issue.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
I assure you, buddy, I did not ask. How does this elevator go? Into whatever this building is? Nope, down into maintenance tunnels. Hello, sir.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What the hell are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down and explain.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels.
I'll go down.
Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats.
I'm gonna go down there and loot the
exterminate
whole
mechanicals.
city's worth down there, so I got you.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats.
How?
They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care.
I've
and
definitely
do mind
seen
the
white ones
exterminator
before.
mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Why are the maintenance tunnels beneath? Why are the maintenance tunnels beneath? What? That's why the sentence was wrong. Okay, what are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Why don't you just go into the tunnels?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets.
Great.
Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
In theory, the extermination auto mechanicals should also destroy your sprats. I don't think they're gonna. If they can't distinguish between a sprat and a human, how are they gonna distinguish between a lab sprat and a feral sprat?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals.
I'm gonna guess that's
Monsters
real.
hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
Hidden bureaucratic
Not that I place any
purgatory.
stock in silly rumors, of course.
Yeah, why are they even in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
Why are you so attached to these sprats?
They're for my, research.
Come on, dog. Out with it.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Just tell me what this has to do with your sprats.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
What are your sprats' names?
Not just names, they all have backstories, too.
I didn't ask for the backstories.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
I don't need to hear about all this.
Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you.
Still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Alright, farewell, freaked out person. Parcel service is over there.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver.
Is that... Okay, that's the district that I came from before.
You know how dreadful the paperwork is. Don't I ever, my dear fellow. Why, I spent
Oh, the good shit. About to say garbage and the game caught me. I don't think I need to go there yet. Nope. I'm honestly kind of just like exploring and getting more fast travel spots so that as people tell me to run around for quests, I can just quick pop around.
How does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just walking to you like that.
Rizzo's lemon snap.
This gold stuff looks cool. It's just garbage though. 72 is not enough. Take these 92s though. Is that on my map now as a location? Not really. Which one's at Central? Okay, that's the movie picture one.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that because they were mid-conversation. Probably persuade. It's probably persuade. It's so far behind. I don't understand what constitutes being stealing and what doesn't.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
You might actually be evil, Ellie. Okay. Can I keep roof hopping? I cannot keep roof hopping. Head down this way.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Yeah, most likely.
And what would you have me?
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible. Without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else.
Fucking know your goddamn place. Alright, now that totally nuked a quest, so I will not actually be going through with that, but man does it feel good to just quick save and fold someone that deserves it.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them.
Wow.
And here you are, frolicking.
Gracefully, I might add.
Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's
My ilk. Look, you're lucky that there's only humans involved and you're referring to poor people, because that seems crazy since my character is not white. Yeah. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer.
Oh my god.
He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him.
Useless.
Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing.
Jeebus.
It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Yeah, what did you do to earn your place, though?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
It's not the same. Inheriting isn't the same as earning.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that.
Your grandfather's an asshat.
If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
There's been so many moments in this game that have just unfortunately paralleled real life. That hurts, because there are people that really think like that out there.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee? What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene.
Okay.
This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries.
You didn't earn it.
But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
What's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest to most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
A random lottery seems pretty fair to me.
Only if I win it.
Oh my god, you're
It's not
insufferable.
right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say
Couple
I hire
times.
you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
We didn't agree that we were going to investigate
Listen
it, though,
to
Ellie.
Your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? personal masseuse, or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
Mobile armrest sounds
Well,
nice.
it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
I want to be snarky, but I think that there's a way to accidentally flub getting this quest if you do
Consider
too much
yourself
snarkiness.
employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way.
So how would
Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How'd you get these codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need.
Why aren't
for
you
more.
just going down there if you have the codes?
For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Alright. That's... Sure. Which one do I have on? Where's mostly harmless? Why are these the same place? They're not. It's opposite sides of the street.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Farewell. I just wanted to activate his fucking house, but... guess not. It doesn't seem like you guys are doing great.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress.
If it's not stealing, I'll take it. Need a save.
I'll tell you what I've told all the other guards. Mind your boots. Our floors are not made for armor. If you're here for the annual canid review, I'm afraid it's
I'm already over the snarkiness of the city.
Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior.
Yeah, I doubt
This
it.
greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
I didn't agree to anything.
Then you should have told me that before I greeted you. Defaulting on a verbal agreement is a punishable offense. Now then, how can I help you?
I'm looking for Clarence Mosley.
Mr. Mosley is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his canid La Place into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
What? Yeah, what's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison theme night. Served fish
Rich
sticks
people
with
so
butter
bored of
sauce.
being rich that they have to make it feel like they're
Prison
doing
theme
crimes.
night was the best. Plus,
Jesus.
they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
You said it was supposed to be an art gallery, but what do I happen?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
I'm gonna charm.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature.
Okay.
They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
No, you're good. I'm gonna save in case she gets mad.
That was quick.
Nope, doesn't care. Don't know why I conceal everything in this building. Wealthy citizens.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't...
Coatsworth.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
Okay. Bunch of wealthy citizens looking over the ledge. I'll deal with you in a sec. I'm gonna finish clearing this building out.
Oh, just hear me out.
Bunch of wealthies. Bunch of wealthies. There's like no shot I'm finding a weapon here that beats the shit I'm running. Give me away. Free.
How long did you say Musgrave was gone?
Sell all junk. Wealthy citizen. Inspector, canid handler, canid handler. The fuck does this go? So why does my character already know about the downstairs? Canid handlers. Hole. Somebody's gonna try and steal that, aren't they? I mean, don't mind if I do. Bard. Is there another way into there? Okay, via the elevator downstairs, I can get back up into there. Canid, canid, canid.
Come now, Anubis, you must
Hello.
Are you one of the guards on patrol?
No.
I don't suppose you've any formal training in canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end.
What?
It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Could it be something he ate?
You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch.
I mean, they're both kind of
we've had a bit of a
rubbish.
shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Yeah, how about you give him something proper?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars.
I'm not gonna have him kill a domesticated thing. Are you out of your mind? No chocolate.
Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet.
Giving him vodka.
You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
I'm sure my permanent record won't be listed here. Why the fuck does he know? I didn't introduce myself. How'd you know who helped you?
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
I don't either. That's why I'm not scared of these canids. I don't know why most of the things in this city are perfectly acceptable to steal from.
This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
I love marginally subversive parties.
Downloading banter protocol. Indecency ratio set to 50.
Indecency ratio.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today. Why not complement your disorderly behavior with a little drunkenness and purchase a beverage?
Do I have a way to get... What do I need?
Welcome. This unit has been programmed.
I need 60. I need to switch armors. Do I have any that boost this concept? I want to boost stealth skills. Hack +7 should do it.
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive.
Let's set that indecency ratio to maximum.
Indecency ratio set to maximum.
Oh boy.
Now loading banter protocol. Byzantium's glory days are over. Bits cannot purchase happiness.
What the fuck?
All pleasure is fleeting. No amount of inebriation will dull the pain of ennui. Warning. This unit's banter protocol has exceeded its maximum allowance.
It's about to wipe its own memory for being too indecent.
Memory wipe initiated. This unit's banter protocol has been erased. Would you like to purchase a drink?
No, I'm good. What?
Something on your mind?
Oh, no. I want my armor back on. What's up, eye patch? Guess who's got your eye?
Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about canid shows.
Oh, but there is. If one possesses an eye for statistics.
Well, you only have one eye,
Mathematically
so...
Speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers.
Sure.
In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Yep.
You know, I think I've heard of people like you in my mortality reports. Let me guess. Abnormally high rate of head injuries, right?
Yeah, I blew up a lot of concussive mines.
Not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
I'm not smart enough. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne entirely.
Aha, wordplay. Delightful. What can I do for you, Hawthorne?
Yeah, I've been looking for you, the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed.
Alright, we'll reopen it. I need answers.
I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
If you want to keep living in the moment, show me how to lift the emergency lockdown.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me.
Anytime.
Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance.
I just need to get into
but
those.
I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
I'm just gonna intimidate again.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor
You're welcome.
from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way,
I'm not
we
doing
don't
no
have
freaky
to
shit.
rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
What's so important?
My canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry.
But
I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
that sounds like one of the most Byzantium things I've ever heard, as I've only met pompous people like yourselves thus far.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room.
Okay.
The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium. What's on your mind?
So I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris.
Trust me, I know, I already used it.
An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
How'd you lose it?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Yeah, I don't want it in my pocket
Well,
anymore.
that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
Oh, great, the board loves me.
What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about
At
Project
the
Gorgon?
moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind.
Alright. You're a dick bag that needs help first. Hi, Tilda.
Perfect. Another company buffoon stomping about in a full suit of armor. All over my finest marble.
Yep.
Shouldn't you be on guard duty?
Yeah, I'm your personal honor guard.
I don't recall putting in a request for a personal honor guard. I imagine Musgrave put you up to this as a way of showing deference to me. Whatever happened to that fellow? In any case, I can't hire you. I have a moral and ethical objection to charity.
I was actually here for the canid review.
Unfortunately, you're too late. The review ended a few days ago. We've submitted our results to the Judiciary Committee and await arbitration.
Okay.
In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner.
So people are just gonna chill here
That
for like
gives us
2.5
8 to 10 weeks
months?
to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
What was your technician doing in the vault?
The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like.
Okay.
That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to. UDL personnel are so irresponsible. No offense. The
Is there another
tunnels
way
are
in?
guarded by auto-mechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight.
Okay.
Again, no offense. In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
I can find a way in.
Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable. Here's a key card. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies.
Alright, whatever, lady. You guys all suck. You guys all suck. my crew? I don't know where my team went.
On my way.
What the f- Why is your guys' hair glowing? I don't think that's supposed to do that. It's cool, but I don't think that's supposed to do that. Holy.
Ooh, what you find?
That good shit. Yeah, it can be real quick if we just open the door here. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Gotta wait for it to turn around. Well, we found your technician. Applied Kindlepine scented floor wax. Okay. Just enough. All right, and then we can take this elevator up. $150, bruh. Okay. Freedom. I don't know if this is gonna pop off. Definitely didn't mean to jump.
Sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Excuse me, everyone.
Never cared much for hors d'oeuvres. The word is just grotesque. All those superfluous letters ruin my appetite.
You are something else.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved
the boredom
to
of
wave
elite
this
is
trophy
hilarious
right in front of his
phrasing.
cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Yeah, so about the thing.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations
You've
from
said
two
this part.
senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Yeah, show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room.
I think you're
After
capping.
the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on
That
my
might be another
actuarial
level.
tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
Is Jasper Lowe the one that's gonna end up being the person? You haven't been able...
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
Yeah, you talk about leaving the past behind, but you still feel responsible.
Let me stop you there. I don't accept anything for free. And if you're going to analyze me, I'd have to go through the trouble of hiring you on contract.
I got the money.
Think what you will of my intentions. My calculations are sound. You'll find Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe at the enclosed locations.
So they're the only two ones left.
As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only two surviving researchers with high-level clearance.
Okay.
If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way.
I got some questions about these researchers.
I'll tell you what I can.
What do I need to know about Marion Blakesley?
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Are you sure it was sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's choice equipment, who even knows?
Lol.
Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
What about this Jasper Lowe guy?
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15.
That's still pretty smart.
After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an
In exchange for
orbital lab
5
around
lab
Olympus.
coats. There must have been some fancy lab coats.
No, Captain. Lab coats, as in scientists.
Is your captain always this dense? How are you all still alive?
How are you all still
I
alive?
live for risk.
Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus.
There was one other thing.
Certainly. What's on your mind? Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend.
Oh, now you want to be
we're
discreet when talking about things.
There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
Dumb Persuade 40. Interesting combo.
All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Okay, do you know Minnie Ambrose?
Minnie Ambrose. Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete?
Why?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Anti-Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
That's tough. Hate the game, not the player, I guess.
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product. We were trying to build a society.
Of marauders.
How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
You must have left Gorgon for a reason. Like, what happened?
It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity.
No!
I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything.
I see where this is going.
I see you've been in the same situation. Yes, she wasn't impressed by my absolute value. After she made her feelings clear, I left the project.
What exactly went wrong?
Everything.
Oh my god.
Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another.
And another one.
The lab
And another
failed to
one.
develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
Yeah, and the test subjects became marauders.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science.
Okay.
Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
The staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care.
That has been kind
I
of
prefer the self-examined life.
the unveiling during this DLC, is that in trying to create the adrenatime drug, they learned that the long-term effects of taking adrenatime regularly is that you become mindless, savage-like human, aka a marauder. And so, like, anybody who takes adrenatime regularly will eventually succumb to being marauder in mind. And that's all marauders are, is that just adrenatime has basically destroyed their brain beyond higher intellect or social capability. From what we've learned so far. I'm not familiar with the show, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, your hands aren't clean. You were part of Project Gorgon as well, mostly.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
All right. Thanks for your time, sir. All right, get me the frick out of here. Do you have anything to say?
I've got a lot on my mind right now. Our trophy's gone missing, but I can't file an investigation because what we're doing here is technically illegal.
Lol. Sounds like rich problems. I'm out. I guess we can fly out towards. Well, wait. If we're gonna have to go back to the Groundbreaker, we should talk to this lady. This one.
Oh, there. That's one right there.
Shut up, you pompous hoe. Why does it look like I can't go inside this building? Oh. Lilia must have already given me that key.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
You don't want to tell your whole backstory about being rich. Cascadia compromised. I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. If this project is under attack... Oh, wait. Could HRS 1084 have been jeopardized as well? If this project is under attack, it falls to me to defend it. There are too few of us left. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results, they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. They desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Doubtless there is a connection to be drawn to the hooligans who access my Monarch notes. The project demands that I protect every research asset with my life. Now the time has come to fulfill that promise. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know I hardly deserved the ones I so enjoyed. The ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work and Halcyon did it. Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Alright, so she was just drunk. Unseal the entrance. Where's the entrance? Oh. Lady, I'm coming down to say hello.
This basement. If someone back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
They'd have to put it in a closet, huh?
That's
here we go.
What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Lilia Hagen sent me here to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Shut up, Ellie.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
No.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
She's sublight salvage.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
I don't have a reason to lie to you. They're probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Yeah, this doesn't explain the research we found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
I knew it. Wait, what?
I see. How do I put this so you'll understand? Halcyon? Our colony? Food here doesn't feed us real good. So I want to change Earth humans into Halcyon humans. Yes?
But what the hell is a Halcyon human? Yeah, it didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at 0 solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks.
Okay.
I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't fucking want the people to know either.
Ships like it were a sock.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Yeah, it looks like she sent me after a conspiracy, but we found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Okay, so what do you mean by adapt?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Strides to advance the plan? Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't.
I don't actually.
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
The board sucks. What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Okay.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
What do you think, Parvati?
Seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
Go work with Dr. Wells.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
That's overzealous.
I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
That didn't take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it.
I'm here for it.
Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together.
Oh,
For now,
fuck.
I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Okay, it's not
Not
botched.
so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine.
Okay.
Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Because I can't really walk out of here if I'm dead?
Wrong answer.
Incoming!
I don't think you understand just how fucking outmatched you are. Fought on Gorgon. Oh, that's the last one. She's literally the last one standing. I didn't realize that was behind her. Yeah, board's not happy with me. How bad are we doing with the board? Groundbreaker loves me. Iconoclasts are nervous. MSI loves me. Sublight loves me. The board, we're neutral, but not in the right favor. Auntie Cleo, not in the right favor. CMP, Deserters, and Spacer's Choice both love me. Yikes. Yeah, this is gonna be the... It's just gonna have one name now. Yeah, Lorelei Fall.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
He should. I'm gonna go see him and see what he says. I don't even know if he'll have like a unique dialogue about this, because I don't think it's mission related. Yeah, I don't think it's like mission related to like go back to him with this.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
You understand. Can you try and teach fucking Ellie this shit? Phineas, do you have...
Phineas's orbital lab.
Phineas, do you have anything to say about this? Ah, I did it again. Why did I become encumbered here? I was not encumbered. What? Oh, it's because I de-equipped. Okay. I forgot that each companion also gives me a boost to carrying capacity. Dr. Wells, I found you a really good scientist. She should be able to help you, but you also probably have to help her a little bit.
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends.
I just screwed them over.
They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
I can't even get...
You've done fine work for Sublight. By the transitive property of reputation, I am now in Sublight's good books. Well done.
Oh, are we just catching up on the different potential dialogues, you could say? A pat on the back for finding you a good scientist would have been nice.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it. Welcome back, Captain.
Do you have any new dialogue? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what my terminal says. What a handsome vessel you have there, little weasel. The unreliable registered to one Alex Hawthorne, but that is not you, is it? You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in change. Dear from you in exchange. Your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair after all. Yeah, fucking hack that shit. Charybdis cluster. I don't know if that like actually means anything to me though. Yeah, I don't think that like. I don't know if that actually gives me an answer. I didn't get any journal related shit for that either, did I? Oh, I got a little guy. Anubis. How did I end up with that dude's canid? I've definitely gotten some cool shit over time. Signed by him, but I folded him. Yeah, I think this is starting to like break, cause like this patch is supposed to be from creating, offing Graham and giving Zora the control, but they both died in my playthrough. Fuck is the auxiliary maintenance bay? Why can I park here? How does the map look like here? What?
Back at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary.
Where am I? Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go to talk to her. Okay. Before I actually do that. Flop me back to the other location here.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
We'll go talk. To Lilia. Keep forgetting to take the elevator back down, which means that we gotta wait on it to go down, and we have to wait on it to go up. It's funny because when it's empty, it goes up and down a lot faster, it seems. I guess it's only like literally one floor for this. What's up?
Is it done?
I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your
Complete the
employer, I'm both
sublight quest
angry
lines
and disappointed.
achievement.
I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
Yeah, you misunderstood her.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start.
It's
Out
not.
of my office. We're done.
It's not what happened.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I'm not scared of her. We'll take this back down so that it's down in case we ever have to come back to talk to her for a different mission, but we can go back to the reliable. Flop locations.
The Groundbreaker.
Journal. clockwork mock apple instead of a clockwork orange. That's pretty good. I don't think we've had a log out looking at the groundbreaker before. Nice branding right on the side. I hope to see y'all in the Outer World streams. I hope to see y'all in other streams in general, but that's it for this one. Peace.